My fate was to not have a single moment of hope. That I could not believe how mathematically how consistently I could lose. It seemed to defy the laws of mathematics. And it was very difficult. It was very difficult not having anyone in the world to talk to. It was very difficult not having anyone in my family to truly support me. Although for a good period of time, my family put money into an account, it was really for the hope of a lucky score like my father got. It was not for anything else other than that. And at a certain point, that stopped. And I had to rely solely on working part-time positions to fund my trading account because my family did not want to suffer the losses anymore, which I fully understand. And it was when my family stopped that support and turned against the whole idea of market play as a profession for me. It was at that point that the darkest years came. The point where you have absolutely no one in your corner. No one understands no one understood what my passion was. No one understood that despite the fact that I had zero evidence that I could ever do this well, that I knew it was for me. That I knew that I wanted to do nothing else in life but this. And no one understood that. And I remember a moment, the darkest and the lowest moment of my development was when my mother visited me one evening, and I didn't even know she was coming over. And I was newly married at the time. And my mother sat on the edge of the bed. I remember this like it was yesterday. And she says, "Oliver, come sit down. Sit down next to me, son." And she said, "I want to give you this." And she put it in my hand, and it was a white envelope. And she says, "It's $5,000. But she did not let go of the envelope. I grabbed the envelope, and she had the envelope, so we both had the envelope, one end, the other. And she says, "Before I let go, I want you to look me in my eye." And my mother says, "I did not raise a son that would need to accept $5,000 from his mother to support his new family. I did not raise a son like that. So this will be the very last time this ever happens in your life." And my mother made me feel like I don't even want the envelope now. But the fact of the matter was that I needed it. And as sad as it is, I accepted it. I took this $5,000, which was really supposed to pay my back rent, which was 2 months behind, because I would put everything in my trading account, to buy groceries, and to buy milk and Pampers, diapers for my newborn daughter. And I didn't even do that. I took this $5,000 that was supposed to be for my family, and I put it into my trading account. In one day, I blew it all. I took this $5,000 that my mother gave me to support my family, put it in my trading account, and in one day, I blew the whole $5,000. I remember coming home, because I traded outside of home at the time. There was no internet. You couldn't trade from home. I remember coming home that day, with the idea of how can I face my family? How? It was the darkest, the lowest moment of my life. I remember coming home and going straight into the closet. I wrote about this at one particular point in the past. And I didn't come out for like 24 hours. The lowest and the darkest moment of my life.